Hey guys, what's up? Russ here. So today I picked up my newest figure in my wrestling figure collection, and that is the WWE Legends Kurt Angle. I had to pick this up. This is my favorite version of Angle's gear, and I don't like getting like doubles in my wrestling collection. So what I mean by that is the same character with different versions. I only get like one version of each character. So this is the one I had to go with for Kurt Angle. Let's get this thing open, and why not take a look at my entire wrestling figure collection so far. This makes 22 to the set, so it's grown quite a bit since I started. Let's jump into it. Alright, starting off on this side with the Kurt Angle I just unboxed. This figure looks awesome, dude. They did a great job on the likeness, the sculpt. And for those that might not be a wrestling fan or are a current fan and not an old fan like me, that Kurt gold medal on Angle is actually legit. He was an Olympic gold medalist before he became a WWE superstar. And like I said before, that's my favorite version of his gear. Now there are like so many like versions of the same characters, but I don't want to get into that with my collecting. I just want like one version per wrestler. The only exception to that would be Sting, and I'll get to that in a minute. There is the Monday Night Wars DDP, the Legends Bret Hart with the Winged Eagle Championship, and here is the exception to the rule. The only character I would ever get another version of would be Sting. Sting is the person that got me into wrestling. I've been a fan since I was 11. One of his matches was the very first match I ever saw versus Ric Flair, and I've just been a massive Sting fan ever since. But if I do find one, I would definitely get the Surfer version of Sting. That would be like the only like same character with a different version I would get in my collection. Coming back over, we have Hulk Hogan here. This is the American made with the guitar. And the main reason I bought this is, one, it was on clearance, and two, it came with a code for a character in WWE 2K24. So I had to get it, dude. Coming over, we have Kane, one of my all-time favorite wrestlers ever. And this is like one of my favorite versions of Kane. The 2003 with the half mask is probably my very favorite. But this is likely the only version of Kane I'll get in my collection. Coming over, we have Psycho Sid, also known as Sid Vicious and Sid Justice, one of the best big men in wrestling. Again, he does have his Winged Eagle Championship, came packaged with that. We have the Ultimate Edition Rowdy Piper, one of my all-time favorite legends. Had to pick this one up when I saw it, and actually this was the first figure that started me down this rabbit hole of collecting wrestling figures. He came with a couple head sculpts and a couple different shirts, but I like the Reality Check shirt the best, so I left him in that. I'll get to the middle in a second, but coming over to this side, we have another recent pickup. Well, these next few are all recent pickups. The Kevin Owens. I picked up the Unrivaled Jon Moxley, and as you can see here, I've got him posed with Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, and another figure I just picked up the other day. It came in the mail, the Shield version of Seth Rollins. So of course I had to put these guys together to recreate the Shield, and Seth actually came with this table back here, which is pretty cool. Coming forward, I have Randy Orton, Triple H, and Batista from the Evolution 3-pack. Picked that up on Target at clearance. I believe it was 40 or 50% off, I can't remember. But this is where Randy Orton won his very first World Heavyweight title from this guy right here, Chris Benoit. And right before Evolution turned on him, and he broke off on his own. And speaking of Chris Benoit, I picked this guy up at a local antique shop of all places that I found here in town that had all kind of old figures and comics and just great stuff. But I know he's controversial, but I had to add a Chris Benoit to my collection. Coming back over to the middle here, I've got Solo Sikoa, Jey Uso in the Yeet gear, and Jimmy Uso right next to him. I do eventually want to pick up the Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu when they come out. I believe the release date was June, so we'll see if those actually show up in the store. Coming on down to this side, we have Rosie and Jamal, 3-minute warning. And of course, right in the middle, you already saw them. I got CM Punk displayed in front, right in front of the Winged Eagle Championship, which is just, I still can't believe I have one of those. It's always been my dream to own a WWE Championship. And let's face it, I wasn't going to get in the ring and do it, so I had to buy it. But there you go. There is the entire wrestling figure collection that is growing and will continue to grow, because I've got quite a few more on my list to pick up. Alright, that's it for this one. I'll catch you guys next time. If anybody's still watching, be sure to tune in tomorrow. I'll be going live for Going Through My Comic Book Collection, episode 10. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Keep it 9,000.
What did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000!